Hello everyone! Today we'll take a look at the best Bluetooth mice in the market for 2021. I made this list based on my personal opinion, and I'll try to help you find the right one for your needs. To see the most up-to-date prices and find out more information about these mice, you can check out the links in the description below. Before we start, I have a question for you guys. Which mouse are you using right now, and what is your opinion on it? Let me know in the comments. Number 5. Microsoft Surface Precision Mouse, the most versatile. Microsoft Surface Precision Mouse isn't affordable by any means. That said, you do get a lot of features including great software support, wireless and wired connectivity, enhanced comfort and styling, and great battery life. The included software allows you to fine-tune the mouse as well as other Microsoft mice and keyboards you may own, and makes personalizing the mouse to your needs a breeze. You won't need to charge the mouse for quite some time when in use, since a single charge should last up to 3 whole months. The Surface Precision looks a lot more like a gaming mouse than an office mouse. It's got an ergonomic curved design, a protruding thumb rest, and a bunch of extra buttons. There's a left and right button, of course, and a clickable scroll wheel between them. It's not perfect. The light color design may lead to more frequent cleaning to avoid marks, and the reliance on Bluetooth technology may be a negative for some. Still, for the money, the Surface Precision Mouse is the best mouse for your Surface. Other than the persistent lag issues, the Precision Surface seems up to the challenge of everyday productivity tasks. I used it with Microsoft Word, Microsoft Excel, Google Docs, Google Sheets, Chrome, Firefox, Spotify, VLC, Paint, and other common Windows programs, and I found it could handle whatever task I threw at it. Definitely one of the best. Number 4. Logitech Pebble M350, best budget mouse. The Logitech Pebble M350 is an amazing travel mouse. Its low profile and wireless design makes it easy to carry around. It even has a storage compartment for its receiver, which is very useful. However, it won't be the most comfortable mouse to use for long periods. The M350 is half the size of an average palm, weighs about 100 grams, and can slip into pockets too. The body is made of sweat-resistant plastic with a matte finish. It's almost flat and slightly thicker at the end. The bump at the back is not too elevated so as to grip the base of your palm, which takes a little time getting used to. The M350 can be used both via Bluetooth and USB connection. The USB dongle, the nano receiver, securely comes affixed inside the mouse so that it doesn't get lost. Also, the M350 just needs a single AA battery with a claimed battery life of about 18 months. Both the battery socket and the USB dongle can be reached easily after removing the top flap or panel. Logitech claims that it's a silent mouse, and to a certain extent it is, but you don't expect that in a mouse that comes at this price tag. I'm here to tell you though that the satisfaction level of the click you've come to love now comes with a 90% less noise. When the wide rubber scroll wheel glides in silence, you can get in the flow without disturbing others. Number 3. Logitech MX Anywhere 3, best travel mouse. Logitech's MX Anywhere 3 is an excellent premium mouse filled with features and customization options, but its compact size won't be for everyone. The MX Anywhere 3 is a compact, low-profile mouse meant for people with smaller hands or for use on the go. The mouse is smaller than I prefer, but its ergonomic shape contoured to my hand, giving each of my fingers a comfortable place to rest. Comfort is also improved by the plush silicone grips found on the sides of the mouse. The subtle wavy pattern on the edges gave my thumb and pinky enough texture to clasp onto. The MX Anywhere 3 is meant to be compact and portable though. At 3.49 ounces, it's an easy addition to even your most tightly packed bag, especially when compared to the MX Master 3, which weighs 4.97 ounces. The MX Anywhere 3 is built for productivity, offering 4 programmable buttons, the 2 side buttons, scroll wheel in and button south of the scroll wheel. You can program the buttons to do most functions you can think of, including launching apps, and you also get the ability to launch per-app settings. If you have small hands or want a mouse that travels easily without sacrificing functionality, the MX Anywhere 3 should be on your shortlist. Number 2. Logitech G Pro X Superlight, best for gaming. The Logitech G Pro X Superlight is an excellent gaming mouse, versatile enough for office use. Even though it doesn't have a honeycomb design, it's still among the lightest mice we've ever tested, which is especially impressive considering it's wireless. It offers amazing performance whether used wired or wirelessly, with a very low click latency and a high polling rate, and its CPI can be customized precisely by increments of 50. All of its buttons can be reprogrammed, and you can also set a G-Shift button to give you a second layer of controls, but this may not be enough buttons for some MMO gamers. The G Pro X Superlight uses Logitech's G-Hub software. With that app, you can see the approximate length of time remaining before the mouse will need to be recharged and how much energy it's currently drawing. Unlike many other companies, Logitech represents this charge level with an actual percentage rather than an ambiguous battery icon that offers very little information. Logitech took one of the best mice on the market and made it more appealing to people who want the lightest, most responsive mouse possible. Essentially, anyone who's been waiting for a lighter take on the G Pro wireless will find what they want in the Superlight. Number 1. Logitech MX Master 3 – Best for Productivity. Logitech's MX Master mice have long been favourites for productivity hounds who want to read, process and produce as much as they can as fast as they can. In a lot of ways, the MX Master 3 isn't far from the rest of the MX Master family. Like the MX Master 2S, it's a right-handed 8-button mouse with a large thumb wing. On top it has 2 click panels, a clickable scroll wheel and a button just below the wheel to switch manually between precision and freewheeling scroll speeds. The new MX Master 3 has the same sensors as the MX Master 2S, Logitech's dark field sensor with a max CPI or counts per inch, sometimes called DPI, of 4000, which is high for a productivity mouse, low for a high-speed gaming mouse. Programming the buttons is very simple and doesn't require any technical skills, since Logitech makes it very simple with a large bevy of options. It even recommends actions for certain gestures. Making the scroll wheel mode button instead open a new Chrome tab was one of them. You can tweak the speed through software, but only through a slider, not precise numerical increments. Logitech claims that the MX Master 3 has a battery life of up to 70 days on a full charge. For professionals often toggling between devices and software, the MX Master 3 is ready to be customized into your new favorite productivity tool. Buying guide. Ergonomics. As using computers and mice have become the norm in our society, so have the issues with hand and wrist pain that come from the odd angles we keep our hands in while we work. This is why the ergonomics of the mouse you choose are the most important thing to consider before you buy not only a mouse but any peripheral. For mice in particular, correct ergonomics is important because it can help prevent repetitive stress injuries like carpal tunnel syndrome. Polling rate. Another key spec you'll see reported for mice is the polling rate. This is a figure measured in hertz that shows how many times each second that mouse reports its position to the computer. A higher number means greater accuracy and smoother movement, at least in theory. The leap from 500 Hz to 1000 Hz may sound large, but in reality it's a move from 2 milliseconds to 1 millisecond. It's unlikely your eyes will even notice. DPI. One of the main specs you'll see to advertise a mouse is DPI, or dots per inch. In the simplest terms, this is a figure that shows how far the mouse pointer will move for every inch that the mouse itself physically moves. Take a 4K display for example with a 3840 pixel width. You'd need to drag a 400 DPI mouse nearly 10 inches across your desk to move the pointer from the left edge to the right. How far for a 3000 DPI mouse? About 1.5 inches.